Hello and welcome to a paper slide presentation for Civics, for your online course for credit recovery. Today we're going to look at governance in Canada. So let's start. So first we're going to look at the political spectrum. What's that, you may ask? A political spectrum is a system of classifying different political positions upon one or more geometric axes that symbolize independent political dimensions, and that's according to Wikipedia. Does that make sense? So let's look at it a different way. So a political spectrum is a way to classify political positions, parties, or ideologies. Let's look at a visual interpretation of the political spectrum. So along this line, on the far left is liberalism, in the center is more moderate ideas, and on the far right is conservatism. Let's first look at the right side. So on the right, they believe in political and religious order, military and defense, traditional ideas, and capitalism. On the left side, they believe in social justice, social and economic intervention, the rights of the individual, and change through law and reform. In Canada, we have a number of political parties, but our three main ones on the left is the New Democratic Party, in the center is the Liberal Party, and on the far right is a Conservative Party. The different political parties are a system to keep each other in check, to make sure that the parties do what's right for Canadians. Having so many political parties sometimes makes change happen at a snail's rate. It is difficult for one government to provide all the functions and services for a country as large as Canada. For this reason, we have a federal, provincial, and municipal government. First is the municipal government. The municipal government receives its power from the provincial government. The city or town council decides on bylaws that deal with issues concerning their community, such as public parks, libraries, social services, local police and fire services, garbage removal, recycling, and public transportation. Municipal governments are led by mayors in cities, towns, villages, and townships. In Mississauga, Hazel McCallion, otherwise known as Hurricane Hazel, was the mayor for quite a few years. She was the mayor for 36 years, in fact, from 1978 to 2014, which means she was re-elected 10 times. That's impressive. Hazel was part of the Liberal Party. Then there's the provincial government. Located in Toronto, Ontario's capital, the provincial government is responsible for issues that affect the province as a whole, such as education, healthcare, the environment, agriculture, and highways. The provincial government is made up of elected representatives called members of provincial parliament, or MPPs, from within the province. Each MPP receives a geographical area of the province called a riding. The political party with the most MPPs forms the provincial government. Their leader becomes the premier, and he or she is the head of the provincial government. Now on to the federal government. Located in Ottawa, the nation's capital, the federal government is responsible for issues that affect Canada as a whole country, such as international relations, immigration, criminal law, taxes, national defense, and foreign policy. The federal government is made up of elected representatives called members of parliament, or MPs, from every province and territory in Canada. The political party that elects the most MPs forms the federal government. Their leader becomes the head of the federal government, called the Prime Minister. Our current Prime Minister is Justin Trudeau. Justin's father, Pierre Trudeau, was the 15th Prime Minister of Canada and the third longest serving Prime Minister in Canadian history. serving for 15 years and 164 days. Both Justin and Pierre were Liberals. The leader of the opposition is a leader of the party with the second highest number of seats in the House of Commons. Currently, that would be the Conservative Party. Now, it's your turn. You'll be choosing one federal cabinet minister to research, and after completing a placemat assignment, you'll be writing a letter about an issue of your choosing. If you have any questions, please look at your assignment page or ask your teacher. Thank you so much for watching.